Hi, it's Christy's channel, and I'm honored to be here today. I'm honored to have actually been requested to be here today. Some of you have asked Christy if I was going to be doing another video this year. So it is the last minute of the last hour. We are in collections week, at the end of collections week. But I wanted to go ahead and do this video today just as a kind of a thank you to those of you who were asking if I was going to do one and requesting it, and go ahead and put this box together and do this unboxing today for a 10 to 14-year-old boy. So let's open it up and let's take a look and see what we've got inside for this young man. I enjoyed having the opportunity to be able to put this together, and so let's take a look. This is my Batman coffee mug with my coffee inside, so this is not a part of the box. It does have coffee inside, and I am drinking it, so that does not belong to the box, but this does. How cool is that? This is a Batman plushie with a little beanbag bottom on it. Picked this up at Hallmark, and being the Batman fan that I am, that I need to start the box off with this. So we have the Batman, so we are going to put that right there. He has a calculator, solar calculator, that is going to be a part of his box. I wanted to put a couple of cool little things in here, so I've got a couple of Matchbox Hot Wheel type cars. This is a cool little slingshot. I don't know if you've ever seen these little motorcycle, three-wheel cross between a motorcycle and a car, but these are the coolest little things out on the road. Christy thinks they're ugly, but I particularly like them, and would love to have one day. So I put that in there for him. We've also got another sports car, Hot Wheels car there for him. We've got the pencil pouch here with some cool stuff that that we put inside the pencil pouch. There's some marking pens here, some highlighters. We've got these colored pencils in here, and these colored pencils are really cool because they're double-sided colored pencils, so you have two different colors in each pencil, which I thought was really cool. So we've got a couple of those in there. We've got regular pencils in there. Of course, we have to have the Batman pencil in there. We've got some more washable markers, glue stick. We've got a couple of pencil sharpeners in here. We've got big red erasers, the pencil top red erasers here. We've got crayons in here for coloring. And yes, boys, even older boys, enjoy coloring. There's a little sewing kit that's in there. We've got scissors. We've got, what is this? Oh, I guess it's just a pen. There's a pen here. A couple of pens in here, and some more pencils. There's 5 of the number 2, 6 of the number 2 pencils that are in there. And then there's another pencil sharpener. And then a little sticker pad in there. There's a little pad with some stickers on it. And so that's what's in our pencil pouch there. So it's got a bunch of school supplies to go along with. We've got the notebook. You know, Christy loves to put these notebooks in the bag. We've also got this cool puzzle book here with some puzzles on the front of it. There's some coloring things in, some more puzzles in there that I'm sure that an older boy will have fun doing. So we've got that added in there. And then, well, let's do the water bottle. There's a water bottle here. Inside the water bottle, Christy loves to fill up water bottle with stuff. So in the water bottle, we've got a pair of socks. We've got a cool pair of colored camo underwear in there for him. We've got the toothbrush in here for him. We've got a comb. So we have some hygiene items there. And then as some of you may know, last year I did a box for a 10 to 14-year-old boy with some tool items in it. So I've done that again. I've added in some tool items in here. So I've got these cool sunglasses that are also safety glasses. So that's eye protection while you're doing work. But they also look cool. So we've got some cool sunglasses in there for him. And then I've got this cool, along, with the water bottle, we've got a screwdriver kit. We put these in the boxes last year for the 10 to 14-year-old boys, but I'm doing something a little different this year. Last year I put them in the boxes all assembled. This year I decided to leave them unassembled so that whoever is unpacking this, the boy that's unpacking this, will be able to see what this consists of. But as you can see in the screwdriver, you have the screwdriver handle, and then you have the screwdriver bits themselves. The screwdriver bits have a combination of 4 different screwdriver heads on it. So you have on the one screwdriver bit, you have a number 1 screwdriver, a number 1 Phillips head screwdriver, and a flathead screwdriver on one end. And then on the second screwdriver bit, you have a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver and another larger flathead screwdriver on that end. It's a 1/4 inch screwdriver there. So you have the screwdriver post, which goes into the screwdriver and holds the screwdriver bits. The nice thing about this is the screwdriver bits will only fit in the proper end that it goes in. So the big one has a larger fitting on it. And the way these work is it's got a bearing here with a spring. So it's a spring-loaded bearing in it. So it locks in place when you push it in. So you push that into place and it's not going to come out. You put the other one in the other end, same thing. It's got the little bearing spring there. So you pop that in there. And then the post has the same setup. So it's got a larger spring bearing right here, and that goes into the handle and pops into place. So you can switch that out, flip the post around so that you can have quick change two screwdriver heads with that, and then it's a quick change setup for that screwdriver, so that you have a total of 4 different screwdriver heads on that. So that's a really cool setup. So I put that in there unassembled, and so that he can figure that out when he gets it. I've got a package of zip ties here to go in. These are the 9-inch zip ties. Zip ties are great additions to a tool kit. You can use these for so many different things, for fastening things, holding things in places, holding cables and fixing. They're great little things. So we're putting in the zip ties in here. I've got these cool spring clamps. So these are spring-loaded clamps for holding any type of materials that you're working on. They're a heavy-duty spring. They're smaller clamps. So a 10 to 14-year-old boy will be able to handle this pretty easily. But they are very, very strong, and they're some great clamps. So I've got 3 of those in here in his box for him. I have the Stubby Hammer. It's a claw hammer. It's an 8-ounce claw hammer. It's called a Stubby because it's short. It's only about 6 inches long. It's 8 ounces, so it's got some good weight to it. It's got a nice rubber-coated handle on it, so it's got a good grip. You can grip it well, and this can be used for any kind of small crafts or things that you're maybe doing around the house that he'll be working on with small nails, finished nails, that type of stuff. And we'll be able to use that very easily. It'll fit in his hand really nicely. So that's and these tools that I'm showing you, actually, I've picked up all of them at Harbor Freight. They're very inexpensive. I think the hammer is under $3. The clips were 99 cents each. The safety goggles were 99 cents. The zip ties are $1.99 for a package of 100. And they're really good tools. I think the screwdriver was $2.99 for that 4-piece screwdriver kit. So Harbor Freight's a really good place to pick this stuff up. And these being small, they fit in the boxes really well. So I'm very pleased with that. And also then we've got a backpack that we've put in here for him, as he can use it as a backpack or use it as a tool bag. It's got some yellow handles and zippers on it, black bag, zippered pocket in it. So these are great nylon bags. It'll work really good as a tool bag, or he can use it for a school bag, whatever he wants to use. Well, we got the backpack loaded in there. I've added some nylon cord. This is good for tying things off and using it. Multitask cord here for using lots of different things for working or school or around home, whatever he needs it for. So we've added that into the bag. Also got a carabiner here that he can use to attach things to and carry things around. You can put different tools and things on that and use that. So we've got that carabiner in there. I've got a couple of different tape measures that I've put in this box just because I think they're pretty cool. But I've got this one is close to a full size. It's a 16-foot tape measure. But the nice thing that I liked about this is it's got a couple of nifty little setups on it. You'll see this orange button on the side. So if you're holding it in your right hand, you pull out the tape measure, you push in that orange handle, and it will hold the tape in place. So if you're doing something quick, you just want to measure something up really fast, you want to measure up your 12-inch box here, you hold that button, you've got it in place, you can check it, and then you just let it go, and it pops right back in. You've also got the black locking mechanism here. So if you need to hold it open for a longer period of time, you put that black locking mechanism in there. You can use it for a longer period of time. If you're marking things, you don't have to use too much. You can have a pencil in your right hand and, doing your marking like that with your other hand. Then you just pop that up and it rolls back in that way. Then there's a third mechanism on here. On the bottom, you'll see this black push button here. So if the young man happens to be left-handed, or if you're needing to hold it with your left hand, you can pull this out, and it basically works the same way as the orange button on the side. But if you've got it in your left hand, you can push that button up from the top and hold it in place that way. So you've got that button you can push there, holds it in place, then you let it off and it goes right back in. So I thought that was a pretty cool little setup for this tape measure. I think this was $1.99 at Harbor Freight. So these are great little tape measures. And I put a second tape measure in, which is called a Snapgate. It's a 10-foot tape measure. I also picked these up at Harbor Freight. We used these last year. They're really great. The great thing about this little tape measure is it's got a small tape. So it's easy to transport, but it's also got this cool little carabiner hook on it. So you can hook it on your belt, you can hook it on the side of a tool bag, something like that, to carry it around and have it for easy access. I think I bought several of these and they were like 79 cents a piece. So a couple cool little tape measures in there. I also wanted to add in some fun stuff for him to be able to play with. So I've added in a cool little bag full of Legos here. It's a 36 piece set of Legos of a rescue guy with his helmet and his orange jacket. He's on this jet ski boat kind of thing. So I've added the Lego set in there for him. I've also added in a marble set. So we've got the marbles, we've got the measuring string, we've got the shooter marble that's in there. He's got a cool red shooter marble that's in the bag, and we've also added in from blessingsinashoebox.com. Michelle puts these together, and these are instructions on how to play marbles. And it's in multiple languages. Christy told me how many, but I don't remember. But there's There's a lot of, it's in a lot of different languages on the sheet. And so many children will be able to look at that and read the directions on how to use and play with that marble set. So I'm excited to be able to put that in there. We've got the fingernail clip kit with the fingernail clippers and the fingernail files. So we've got that in there for him. Another tool and another fun thing is this cool little magnifying glass. Now this thing is thinner than a credit card. It's about the same width as a credit card, and it's in this cool little scratch-proof pouch that we're packing it in. It keeps it in the pouch so it doesn't get scratched. But this is it's got a wide lens magnifying glass on it, and that will have many different uses. So we're adding that in. And then one more cool little game that is in here that we're adding in this felt pocket bag is this cool little wooden block set. And this little wooden block set is magnetic. So it's got these magnets in it for these pieces to stick together in all kinds of different shapes, but it goes back together in this rectangle shape. So you can take it apart and try to figure out how to put it back together in that rectangle shape. I am not going to take it apart because I probably will not be able to get that back together in that rectangle shape. So I'm going to leave it just like it is and put it right back in its little felt pouch here so that it's safe and I don't have to try to work with it for an hour to try to figure out how to get it back together. So that is our 10 to 14-year-old boys box. Combination toolbox and play toys. So I was really excited to be able to put that together, and I was very blessed to have some of you request that and asking if I was going to be doing that again this year. So of course, like I said, it's the last minute of the last hour, but here it is. We got it done. So thank you for that request, and I hope that you're blessed by it. I just want to take a minute and say thank you to all of you who have been supporting Christy and Michelle and the Blessings in a Shoebox website and the YouTube channel, Christy's YouTube channel, and supporting them in their work of showing and giving recommendations on how to build bigger and better shoe boxes. Your comments to Christy are very encouraging. I love hearing the comments when she shares them with me about how you've been blessed by what she's doing and what Michelle is doing and how they're working together to help you to do the work that God has called you to do, to share the gospel, to share God's love through these boxes for children all across the world. I just want to say thank you for supporting Christy in that work. Keep the comments coming. We love reading them. We love sharing them. And want to ask that you would hit the like button on the video, and if you would subscribe to Christy's channel. That's a real encouragement to her when she's got subscribers who love the work that she's doing. So thank you for that. Thank you for your support. We just want to say we hope that you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. We hope that God blesses you in your Thanksgiving and have a wonderful Christmas. We are looking forward to getting all of our shoe boxes together that we have left. We've already dropped off many at a couple of different locations, and we are continuing to gather up the remaining boxes that we have, especially my last minute box. So we're going to get that together and get those over to the drop-off centers. And we hope that you are having a blessed time getting your boxes out too. So thanks again. God bless you all. Have a wonderful holiday season, and we will see you soon.